Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe and in today's video I want to plan my TBR with you. I'm sorry that I was not that active in August. In the beginning of August I was in Amsterdam with some friends and I tried to film something before, but I needed to work and it was a lot of stress. And then last week I was in Tunisia and obviously I couldn't film and I also needed to work in between Amsterdam and it was a lot of stress to film something, so this is why there was not that many videos, but I'm sure there were other content creators will give you enough content for August. But I'm back and I'm here to plan my TBR with you. I try my best not put this many books on my TBR again like I did in last month, because I have some leftovers. First I want to talk about the books that I'm currently reading, and the first one is Empire of the Vampire. I started this early August. I still read this. I'm on page 150 and I take this over with me in September, so I can hopefully finish this in September. Then two books that I'm also currently reading right now is, oh I forgot the cover, Cleopatra and Frankenstein, and I'm in the beginning of it. I'm wrong side. I'm on page 40. So far it's not really a book that is like gripping me, so I have like a slow start to this, but I keep do this over in, I will try to read this in September, okay? And the other book that I'm currently reading is Crossings. I can't really tell how far I'm into this book, because I'm reading the Baroness style of this book. You can read this book in two ways. I talked about this in my August TBR, so if you want to have more information about these books you can watch this. But The Crossings is a book that plays in different timelines, and it is mostly about a German Jewish man that works as a writer and bookbinder, and it's praised to the Second World War, so he runs away from like Nazis and stuff, but also you have other timelines too, and you can read it like from first page to last page, or you can read the Baroness style, so you keep skipping over like chapters and going back and forth, and this is the style I'm reading this, because it sounds interesting to me and this is why I want to read this. But so far I'm really confused and I'm not really enjoying this, because like I'm reading the short stories and it feels like I'm reading one short story after short story and then going back to the context of the first story that I read, but in between I already read 5 different ones, but I'm sure there's a connection between all of them, so we'll see how this turned out. So, and I'm reading one more book. I'm also reading at the moment The City We Became from N.K. Jemisin. This was an arc. I got the German arc a few months back. This was one of the first arcs that I got from that galley, and I haven't read it. So I started this on my vacation, and so far I'm into the story, but also I'm not vibing with this. So we will see how I end up reading these books in September. So then the second thing that I want to talk about are the book club picks. So I don't have the full knowledge what a book is in the book club, but I looked over Isabella's Patreon, Mel's Patreon, Lucy's book club from Lucy, and I decided to only read 2 books out of this. The first one is from Mel Books Club. This is the first book club pick, and I only want to read this because I got it in the Illumicrate, and this is Babel by Kuang. I don't know what the book is about, and I want to show you my edition, but if you haven't received the book yet and don't want to get spoiled, I would say skip to maybe the next book, or put a minute here so you can skip over it so I don't spoil it to you. But I don't know what the book is about. I have a little bit of an idea what is going on in Babel, for the historic knowledge behind Babel. But okay, it's the Illuminated edition is stunning. I love it. You have a slipcase. This is the outside. This is from the cover. Technically, I've only the book cover in a hard box, and the book underneath it. You have again the house with the you can look inside. On the back, it's the same, and it's black edges. And then there's a quote from the book printed on it. It's stunning, it's cute, and inside is also stunning. And I really can't wait to read this. Obviously, it's signed, and I think I'm confused if this is a real signed book or is this like digital signed, because so let me know if you know if this is a real signed book or a digital signed book, because I don't know. And I want to read this. Wait, where's the slipcase? Let's put it back in. I also love that this is like a naked book and I don't have an extra cover on top of it. And then the other book that I want to read is for Lucy's book club, and this is Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. We are reading this for her Why Haven't I Read This Yet book club. I finished today, when I'm filming this, I finished today Stranger Dreamer, and I have Muse of Nightmares here, so I want to start this in September for Lucy's book club. I'm finally in time for a book club, so I'm really excited to read this. And this is, by the way, the German edition. It's split in half. I don't have the second half, so I need to get the second half of the book. But okay, I'm really excited to read this. Strange Dreamer is about like a boy that is like good at dreaming, strange dreamer, and he has very vivid dreams, and he has the chance to go to a city and help the city to get something back. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't really understand what's going on in the book, even after finishing it. So, okay. I go back to my TBR jar. It's feels like it's the same amount of books in it because I already bought more books, and I want to pick out again, like I did with last month, 2 books out of it, and then pick out 2 books in the German video, and then come back later and tell you which books I picked in the German video, so you will know what books I want to read. Was this understandable? I hope. So let's pick 2 books out of it, and I don't want to go in for a specific color. Like if you're new here, my TBR jar is all the books that I haven't read yet. The pink ones are for physical books that I have, the blue one are ebooks, and the yellow one that you can't really see because there are not many in there, are audiobooks that I have on my Audible subscription. And yeah, let's dive into this. So I want to keep this short, like I said. So it's a pink one, and I picked Love on the Brain, a new release. It's here. I think it's cute, and Love on the Brain is from Hazelwood, and this is about Marie, who wants to work for the NASA, and then she met like this grumpy professor or co-lead with Levi Ward. And the funniest thing about this book, I don't want to read more of the synopsis because honestly it's a romance book, and I don't want to have, I normally never read synopses of books, but specifically for romance, I don't read it at all, because I have the feeling sometimes that the whole romance books and the synopsis spoil the whole book for me, because I know where it goes, so I try not to read it. But oh, her name is not Marie. She is called B, and the funny thing is, I picked this book up. Short story time. I ordered this book at my local bookstore, picked this up, and on the same day Amazon ring the bell, and I got down and opened a package, and I realized that I pre-ordered this book on Amazon too, and I forgot about it because I thought on the release day, oh, I thought that I pre-ordered the ebook, and it didn't show up, the ebook, when it came out. So I was like, okay, so I obviously didn't pre-order it because okay, let's go and pick up a physical copy of it so it will fit together with the love advertisers. And then Amazon passed me, pre-ordered it, so now I have 2 copies of it. And honestly, I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to return this to the local bookstore, and also don't want to return this to Amazon. So I think about to like give this copy away, like a giveaway with this copy. That will be fun. Let me know what you think about this. But okay, and I realized walking up the stairs again with the book in my hand, not this book, the other book, I realized that her name is B. Königswasser. Like, Königswasser is definitely a German name, but I never heard of this name before. Like, Königswasser seems so random. But okay, this is the book I picked, so now let's stop talking about this. Let's pick another one. It's again a physical copy of a book, and it is, this was too close, Afterlove. Oh my god, okay, wait. Afterlove by Tanya, Byrne. And this is about like 2 girls that are in a relationship with each other, but sci-fi. This is all I know about this book. Okay, I put this on my list too. So now I picked out 2 books here. I will come back in a second. You will see me in the next clip. For me, it's a little bit later, and then I'll tell you what books I picked for the German video. Okay, it's me, I'm back. I picked out in my German video the other 2 books, and it's interesting. So the first book I picked out is a dystopian start in a series from 2013, and it's All Our Yesterdays from Cristin Terrill. I got this from a friend. She didn't want to have this anymore, and I was like, I take it. I don't know what's the book about, and I only saw in Goodreads that this is a dystopian. I was like, dystopian from 2013 needs to be good. So I will give this a try. It's a short one, so we will see. And the other one, I also don't know what's going on in the story. I saw this on TikTok and was like, let me try it. You all know that me and TikTok, we are not good friends, what is with books. But I picked out Girl in Pieces by Kathleen, Glasgow. I don't know what's the book about. I know there are a lot of trigger warnings and that this book is has really hard topics. This is all I know, but I'm so excited to read this, and I will let you know how I find this book. So yeah, this was all the books that I want to read, and let me know what you're reading, what you think of the giveaway. I wish you all a happy new month, and I hope you have a great month, and then I will see you in my next videos. Bye!